Iran, 1953. A revolution backed by the CIA unfolds on the streets of Tehran. Prime Minister Mohammad Mossadegh was ousted in the coup after nationalizing the country's oil production, restricting flow to the West.
The Eisenhower administration believed its actions were justified for strategic reasons, but the coup was clearly a setback for Iran's political development. And it is easy to see now why many Iranians continue to resent this intervention by America in their internal affairs.
That resentment only grew during the quarter-century rule of Mohammad Reza Shah Pahlavi. The Shah was criticized for his lavish lifestyle and for spurning Islamic traditions in favor of stronger ties to the West. By 1979, riots led by supporters of Islamic leader Ayatollah Khomeini were sweeping Iran. The Shah fled into exile, and Khomeini was appointed religious and political ruler of the country. U.S. ties with Iran were shattered after Islamic militants took 66 Americans hostage in the U.S. embassy, holding them for 444 days. Washington later struck back at Iran by supporting its invading neighbor Iraq in a war that lasted throughout most of the 80s. The hostility was cemented in 2002 when U.S. President George Bush named Iran in his so-called axis of evil.
North Korea is a regime arming with missiles and weapons of mass destruction while starving its citizens. Iran aggressively pursues these weapons and exports terror.
The debate over Iran's nuclear ambitions has only intensified. And under the presidency of Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, the United States has resorted to sanctions to try to crush Iran's capacity to build weapons of mass destruction.
We're showing the Iranian government that its actions have consequences. And if it persists, the pressure will continue to mount and its isolation will continue to deepen. There should be no doubt. The United States and the international community are determined to prevent Iran from acquiring nuclear weapons.
Now those signs of a thawing in the relationship. New Iranian President Hassan Rouhani has called for constructive dialogue to end what he describes as unhealthy rivalries.